about the pistol that Smith & Wesson made that had a little bit of an identity crisis, and that's this little fella right here, the Smith & Wesson number 2. Now, I know some of you are sitting there looking at your screens right now saying, that is not a Smith & Wesson number 2, that is something different. The Smith & Wesson number 2 was a tip-up 32 rimfire used in the Civil War, and you would be right for the Smith & Wesson number 2 Army. This is actually more commonly referred to and a little less confusingly referred to as the Smith & Wesson Baby Russian. The reason it's called the Baby Russian is it resembled the Smith & Wesson number 3 Russian made for the Russian government. Now, this one is a second model, we can tell because it has a lot shorter extractor housing versus the first model, which went out like a real Russian. And we can tell it's not a third model because it has no trigger guard and it has the rounded off butt here. This gun is also chambered in a really weird, unusual cartridge I'm sure nobody's ever heard of before called 38 Smith & Wesson. These guns were made from 1876 until 1911.